Hi guys, Rishi Sunak sort of slipped up, or perhaps it was intentional. Now, during his interview with Nick Robinson, the Prime Minister admitted that it has become harder for young people to get on the property ladder. When the Tory party's solutions were presented to him by the journalist, Rishi Sunak ignored the criticisms and doubled down on the idea that in future things will be better. Also in a way which shows a complete disconnect from reality, Sunak talked about getting young people better jobs so they can save up for a deposit on a house. Have a listen to this.
Having your own home has got harder under a Conservative government, hasn't it?
It has got harder, and I want to make sure that it's easier. And what we will do is not just build homes in the right places and do that in a way that is sensitive to local communities, but make sure that we support young people into great jobs so they can save for that deposit. And I'm going to go back to tax because it is important.
You're talking about people who, like you, had the money to buy a home. Most young people are not worrying about the deposit. They're not worrying about stamp duty.
Actually,
they don't want another tax cut. They can't afford to leave the home of mum and dad.
No, actually, when I speak to people, it is the deposit, Nick, that is the biggest challenge, because many people earn enough to cover a mortgage payment, but the struggle is saving up for a deposit. That has always, over the last few years, been the number one challenge. But what will make it harder is saddling young people with higher taxes.
Okay, of course he's responding to the idea that Labour are going to increase taxes, this lie that he continually pushed and is pushing. Now, to a certain extent, Rishi Sunak is correct. The deposit is a major problem. Many young people can't get on the property ladder because they can't save up enough money to put aside for a deposit. And if they can, and even if they can, in some cases, the price of the properties have increased so much since they started saving for a deposit that the deposit is no longer enough. So, to a certain extent, Rishi Sunak is correct, but what is he doing? Well, he's promising stuff for the future. See, this is the major problem, and this is why the Tories don't seem to understand why people are not interested in voting for them. Because you are in power now. You are Prime Minister. You've been Prime Minister for a couple of years now. You were Chancellor before that. What did you do in that period of time to help young people get on the property ladder? Pretty much nothing. So you can't turn around now and expect people to hope that you will do something in the future. See, it's different for the Labour Party because the Labour Party haven't been in power for over 14 years. And it's a different Labour Party. But the Labour Party can say, what we will do is X, Y, and Z, and people can hope that that will happen. But you can't hope that the Tories will build more affordable housing when they haven't done it over the last 14 years. You can't expect them, you can't believe them that they're actually going to help young people increase their wages or whatever, because they haven't done it over the last 14 years. So why would anyone vote for the Conservative Party when they're saying, vote for us because we will do something in the future, when you're not doing it now? Like, even if Rishi Sunak were to introduce a policy that would help young people get on the property ladder today, it's too late. There are a number of weeks left before the general election. Even if you could implement a policy within the next few weeks, it's too late. This is what they don't understand, or they decide not to understand. That you've been in power for 14 years. Yes, Rishi Sunak, not 14 years, but a number of years, as Chancellor and as Prime Minister. But when you took over, when you started that role, you were expected to do something from day one. What did you do? Sweet FA. So that's why people are going to vote you out. There's no point talking about, well, in the future we're going to help people increase their wages, and in the future we're going to have some sort of policy to help people get on the property ladder. It's pointless. It's too late. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.